Hi everyone and welcome to this new review by Serial Gamer Italia. I am Ivana and today we will talk about Bokida Heartfelt Reunion. The game was developed by Rice Cooker Republic and it is the perfect mix between a puzzle game and an adventure open world. The characters and objectives are clear all along the game, but they do not interfere with the player's freedom by simply making him/her complete a certain task. They are like an Ariadne's thread that guides us throughout our pilgrimage in the game's world, reminding us the reason we walk into this land, without depriving us of the possibility to appreciate the journey. About the journey, we will see the alternation between moments where we will simply enjoy the exploration of the vast lands of this open world and phases in which the ambient puzzles will require us to take a step back and work out a solution to go on using the few tools in our possession. Speaking of that, we will be able to create cubes out of nowhere, gut them, push them or eliminate them depending on what we want to do or we are asked to do to solve the reader that's in front of us. The title uses an indirect narration to tell the story. With the exception of the intro and final videos, it goes mostly by seeking and reading the steals spread out into the world. They will give us just few lines, fantastically translated into Italian, whom explain some other details about the universe in which the story takes place. The way the story is told is not oppressive in spite of the subjects faced, and the player is free to move along calmly using her or his own pace to enjoy every single piece of the game. In the world of Bokida Heartfelt Reunion, two superior entities exist. They touch lightly being demigod, and they are embodied into two planets, a white one and a black one. The black planet, who speaks into introduction video, has a feminine voice and tells us that there was a time when the two celestial bodies were lovers, joined into one being, but now they are separated. We don't know the reason. Therefore, as their harbinger, it will be our mission to reunite them, as if we are angels who are consecrated to the rebirth of the lovely hug between them. To complete our tasks, we will move into settings which are simply unique, starting from the vast and sun-drenched plains, going down deep caves and, finally, coming across buildings that show us the widest range of architectural styles. The universe we will unveil will have a strong impression on us, and we will be encouraged to explore it in its entirety. The buildings will be able to show us some changes that will capture our interest without being too oppressive. The most demanding adventurers won't be let down thanks to a series of collectibles which will be a great challenge and will keep the focus up. Talking about the graphic of the game, the choices were wisely made, with regard to both the settings we will explore and the animation of the various elements. The choices look upon a minimalism with a great impact, where the alternation between a dazzling white and a relaxing black can be powerfully perceived, without being oppressive nor restricting your freedom. Moving on the frame rate, it is sturdy and more than adequate. The game will slow down just in case we create too many cubes in the surrounding areas, but this can be solved using the option Clear World in the Options menu. If the structures are squared, they seem definite and distinct, but they will seem softly sharp if rounded. They make us reflect about the importance given to the logic that's behind the geometry of the entire project. The sound component is remarkable. The soundtrack is substantial and with great variety. It blends perfectly with each element it has to communicate, helping us losing ourselves more deeply into the numerous atmospheres. The dubbing fill up the game, even though the scenes where we can hear it are few. The lack of the Italian dubbing is not bothering. On the contrary, the high quality of the subtitles translation together with the fine level of the Korean voices allow us to enjoy them even more. Bokida Heartfelt Reunion is an art game, maybe unique, that presents its themes in a cryptic way, but it can make us feel them so powerfully. This title expresses some ideas and their exact opposite thanks to its graphics of great impact made of quite minimalistic choices. It underlines the concept of duality that's so deeply rooted in the game and that can be connected to the philosophical and religious Chinese elements of yin and yang, which can be clearly seen in the introduction video of the game. Easy to play but funny, Bokida is able to arouse in the player's heart the appetite to continue the experience, whether he or she just want to complete the collectible or the various achievements, or simply lose himself or herself in this intimate ballad, listening once again the romantic story that brings the heroic gestures of the harbinger back to life. They are so small, insignificant compared to the Heartfelt Reunion of the two. In our review, this little doozy game achieved the score of 8.6 out of 10, thanks to its ideas and graphics, which can amuse the player, making him feel good. Well, we are now at the end of this video review about Bokida Heartfelt Reunion. Keep up to date with our Twitch channel or Facebook page to receive the latest news about video games and more. See you next time!